Okay, alright. I wasn't sure that was gonna work, but welcome. Weird. Didn't think that was gonna work. Oh, man, it's been a while. Alright, so let us get started here. Yes, I'm still alive. I'm not really into things, but I thought I wanted to share this because it's pretty cool. So it's currently 4 a.m. People are sleeping, so I'm not going to be yelling at the microphone. So I'm going to be talking at this normal pace. So sorry about that if people have a problem. Don't really care. So, Solasta, Crown of the Magister modded. I'm using the Unfinished Business mod. It's like the community expansion mod, but updated. And there's a new update coming for Solasta in May to continue the Crown of the Magister campaign to get us to level 16. So I'm interested to see what more will change for this mod when that is implemented. Excuse me. So this mod has a lot of features. I'm not going to be able to go through them all right now, but I want to go through the characters and stuff and the different things that you can do. But you can go to, here's all the classes and stuff that was added. There is a ton of proficiencies that apparently I haven't even looked. See, every time I come on here, there's more stuff too. Yeah. Okay. More invocations, Breath of the Night. Okay, I'll take them all. Alright. Okay. Well, every time I check this, there's new things. Spells. Any new spells? I don't think so. That's a lot to go through, so I just hit select all there. Let me just double check this again. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so I'll scroll through these on my settings. I mostly have these on for testing purposes and things like that. I like to just run tests in like damage numbers and see what works best, and I'll show you how I do that. And it'll show off a little bit of the mod too. So we're gonna close this to reopen that. It's just Control F10, and I can open the mod back up. And this mod has some interesting stuff in it because you can edit your party. When you have a party, you can do things. Incredible amount of editing you can do. Leave interface. One of these, oh no, that's not it, gameplay. Yeah, one of these, you can come in here and you can give yourself items and things, maybe. Tools? Yeah, here it is right here. Like items and stuff. Factions, and you can do different things like that. So, have some coffee here and get moving. Close that. Let's go with a new character. So, we have the giants, the Bulgriffs. You know, if you want a Giant, there's your go-to. Dragonborn came with the new expansion. We have the Gnome is a new character from the expansion. So, and then we have the Kobold. This dark Kobold used to be my favorite character that they added. Or was it? Nope, the Draconic Kobold was the favorite character for a long, long time. And now I stick with the half orcs. And then the Asmodus, which is tieflings. There's 3 versions of those. You get a spell. I haven't messed with these guys yet. I haven't messed with these guys yet. So, um, Sunlit Blade, that's not bad. And then there are the half High Elf, Sylvan Elf, and half Dark Elf. These are all good utility groups. You get 4 boosts to ability scores. You know, this half Sylvan Elf, you get the extra movement speed. And then the 4 boost Dark Vision still, so that's a good race to have. I don't think that's going to matter. We'll take the Tiefling. I will do a female for now. So we have the Barbarian, extra class, Way of the Light, Illuminating Strike. Let's see all this. And then we have Path of the Spirits. This gives you an animal spirit. I've play tested this one. This one's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool class. We got the Bard. I was unhappy with the original Bards, the College of Lore, Traditions, Heroism, and Hope. The mod adds Guts, Harlequin, College of the War Dancer, and College of Life. This one right here is incredible. I love this class. I don't know if they have changed it any, but it when I tested it, it was pretty good. You could get extra hits in, basically. They gave them like a war thing. You can also do the Guts, and you can get, which is some of my favorite magic attack things, where you can use a cantrip attack and replace one of your attacks with a cantrip, and you gain an extra attack. So you can cast things like Sunlit Blade, hit somebody, and then you have another attack with advantage. So you can, then you get, later on at 14. You have Harlequin, Combat Inspiration, 2-weapon fighting style. They get an extra attack and stuff. So College of Guts, pretty good. College of the War Dancer is pretty good too. I have a hard time choosing between these two. I really do. And we have Cleric. I do believe they added one to this that I have not played yet. Yes, the Defiler. I haven't checked this yet. So you get Ray of Frost and Rack. I wish you could hover over these and it would bring up the spell, but that is not the case. You click it? No. Okay. I have not seen this one. I knew they added it, but I haven't looked through it. Creatures you deal necrotic damage to through spells, abilities, or weapons cannot heal for no more turns you do. Well, that's not bad. Channel Divinity. It's non-undead creature. Ooh, 3d6 necrotic damage. Yeah, but how much non-undead are you going to fight? Especially in the main campaign. You get, level 6, you get once per turn, deal 1d8 damage with weapon attacks. Mark for death. 5d6 necrotic. So it's not bad. It's like a typical. And then the Smith. I forgot about this one. So I have not seen this one at all. I knew it was added though. Gain proficiency with Smith tools and heavy armor. That's not bad. Not great. Some of these are good. Hold monster. Identify, of course, if you don't have a wizard in your party. That's the one thing about this mod is it allows you to have a more diverse party because there's so many ways to get things like identified, detect magic, healings, raisings, and all that stuff. So, reinforced armor. Okay, so this is kind of what the inventor does. Okay, at a level 11, you can reinforce a non-magical. Ooh, so much magic stuff in the game. The divine strike, fire damage. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Druid. Let's see what we got here. It's been a while since I went through all these to pick someone to make. I normally have a standard of who I like. Okay, ancient, forest, bonus cantrips, shillelagh, and chill touch. Okay, forest guardian. Oh, I'm not a huge druid fan, guys. Oh, combat healing. I know they added a bunch of stuff for wild shapes. So, Circle of the Night may not be bad. Circle of the Night might not be bad. Let's circle back around. Circle back around. Okay, one of my favorite additions to the mod was the Tactician. You get these gambit dice and you can do all kinds of cool stuff. Yeah, the Tactician is incredible. Plus some of the other upgrades to the fighters. I still enjoy the Spell Shield because you get this level 7 where you can cast a Sunlit Blade, War Magic thing, and just do some stuff. Cutting in like a mage after you go in 11 levels into fighter here. If you're doing level 20, this only works if you're doing level 20. But you go into 11 levels here and you get the third attack, so you have 3 attacks. And then you go 9 levels into sorcerer, warlock, wizard, and then you can get like Sunlit Blade, and then you can do cantrip spells and then still get your other 2 attacks. So you can do some pretty cool stuff. You can get you can take the sorcerer and use quicken sorcery points and quicken the cantrip, so it uses your bonus action. And then if you have dual fury and you hit, that's 1 hit for dual fury. And you hit on your second hit, you get another bonus action. You can cast Sunlit Blade again. And if you have the points, it can go in a vicious cycle of just having advantage all the time on the fighter. So that's a cool combination. You can also do a similar thing with a ranger Spellblade. He gets 3 attacks, but the main thing about this, you need the spell shield, and you need this level 7 or another class that has like this right here. Like you could go Tactician and Bard and get that level 7 stuff. Inventor, this is a subclass that was added solely by the mod. You get an armorer, a grenadier, and a weaponsmith. I have played a good amount with the weaponsmith, a little bit with the grenadier, never played the armorer. I find more offensive heavy and don't get hit works better. I try not to have a bunch of armor to take hits. Try not to do that. This one's pretty good. To see you can do some cool stuff because he can infuse an item to make it returning, so you can like throw hand axes and they come back. It's pretty cool, like on a monk. All right, so monks, they added Way of Discordance. This is a newer one I haven't played with yet. Looks like you need to hit them 3. Okay. Starting at level 3, you learn to manipulate the inner disharmony of your foes to create waves of distorting energy. Each time you hit a creature with a monk weapon or unarmed attack, the creature will receive 1 instance of Discordance, conditioned for 1 minute. When a creature receives the 3rd instance, all instances are removed and the creature receives psychic damage equal to your martial arts die plus half your proficiency bonus. Okay, so each time you hit, so at level 5 a monk hits twice and then a free hit with its offhand. So I'm just... Okay, starting at level 6, you apply 1 additional instance of Discordance. You stun a creature. I guess that could really whittle a boss down. It's pretty good. You got Way of the Distant Hand. It's like basically Way of the Open Hand, but at range. It's actually pretty good. It's one of my favorite overall characters in the mod, especially for the community. When it was community expansion mod too, this was my favorite class. You have Way of the Dragon. A lot of the dragon stuff. Basically, and Way of the Silhouette. It's kind of like a cloak and daggery type of monk. So we have our paladin. We have some new oaths. Oath of Altruism. This is more of a defensive support build. Oath of the Ancients. Looks like you get like a lot of the nature-y spells. Yeah. And then you have Oath of Hatred. This one seems pretty good. You get haste. 3rd level spells haste. You know, you can choose a favored foe. So it's not bad. I haven't played a paladin a lot since the mod. Okay, so you got Arcanist, which is a carryover. Yeah, it's a carryover. It's pretty good. I like it. So I want it to be better than the Swift Blades battle focus. And the only thing that gets me to say that it's better is you don't get this ability till level 7, where you get the arcane detonation at level 3. So in the long run, I think you do more damage earlier with this one, and then Swift Blades a little comes online later. Then you have Wild Master. You gain a Spirit Beast Companion. This one is quite fun. I have enjoyed that. You know, multi-classing into a Wild Master is always fun. We got Rogue. Some new ones. These were added that I have not played. The Acrobat. Okay. Oh, it uses a quarterstaff. Interesting. Okay. Arcane Scoundrel. Wizard spells. So it's counterspell later at 13. Oh, wow. So I guess that is supposedly to give you a better... Yeah, maybe. And you have the Duelist. Don't need advantage on your attack rolls as long as there's no other enemies around them. And then we have Opportunist. Quick Strike. The Raven, which is one of my favorite for multi-class for this heart-seeking shot and killing spree right here. Like you said, you can go 11 levels into something that gets 3 attacks, and then the rest of the levels into this, and you get a pretty nasty combo. Oh, the advantage on those who haven't taken a turn yet. That's interesting. Wow, you kill somebody, your next sneak attack is an extra 3d6. Wow, that's cool. Fascinating. And then sorcerer, I only play one kind of sorcerer, so divine heart, choose a deity, and then field manipulator. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I only play the Child of the Rift. That's probably my bad for doing that. So then you have the Warlock, which is up there in my favorite classes. You have the Elementalist. You can switch between elemental forms. All these cool elemental spells. You got Moonlit, which is kind of a sneaky dude. You get the Umbral Cloak. You can become invisible in darkness. All that good stuff. Riftwalker. You can pop yourself out of the current plane of existence. It's pretty cool, you know. It does get haste, all that good stuff. My favorite of the added warlocks is the Soul Blade, which I had thought at one point they had haste available to them, but there's an invocation that gives them haste. So, yeah, this one's pretty good. I don't remember having Soul Hex. How long? I don't remember that. So that is that. And then the last one is the Wizard. Quite a few classes here. Arcane Fighter, again, you get this at level 6. So Arcane Fighter is one of my go-tos for a battle mage. Blade Dancer's pretty cool. It gives you a little extra bonus mechanic. It does get the same ability at level 6. So really, it's a hard choice sometimes between Blade Dancer and Arcane Fighter. I like this. If I have the difficulty super high and the health super high, I'll play the Blade Dancer because you're actually in blade form longer while you whittle everybody down. Sometimes on the lower settings of the difficulties, you just kill everything too fast, and it's a kind of a waste to have this. Dead Master, which is pretty cool. You could just be a necro and just raise stuff. With the spells that were added, you can do that anyways with any caster, but Dead Master, pretty cool. And then you have Spellmaster, which has been in for a long time. Good support character, magic speller. So, what do we want our tiefling? So it knows. I don't want a wizard. Let's get. Let's take a College of Guts. Let's do a bard. Alright, choose our background. I believe Guts gives him all the weapons, so I don't need to take a Lawkeeper. Greed, kindness, greed, kindness. Okay, that's actually a pretty good roll. Dex, charisma, con, strength, wisdom, bump that up. on up. Top. Let's switch these two here. Oh. We'll go with it. So, we're going to take stealth, athletics, perception. Well, this guy gets a lot of skills. Acrobatics, sleight of hand, survival, thieves' tools. Alright, so we get to pick 4 of these because that's what I picked in the settings. Improved critical. A lot of, oh, here's something cool you can do. You can make, oh, I can't do it. I don't have the 13 wisdom. I kind of want to make him a monk. Ooh, but what I can do is give him meta magic. Huh. And have him dual wield. And let's make him ambidextrous. Okay, so we get to pick 2 of these, quicken and twinned. Alright. Alright. Ooh, what do we want? Well, I already got Sunlit Blade. A lot of new ones here. It's just mockery. How many do I get? 2? Ugh. We'll take the Mind Spike. Alright, what do I want here? 4 spells, cure wounds, mind healing word. Do I have expeditious retreat? No. It's odd. I think you'd have that. Let's take some of these smites. Alright. I'm gonna name her 3. See what we got here. Some age. Jack him up a little bit. The cool horns. The hair's not bad. Purple. Okay. Let's check this out here. Let's go and see what is happening. Okay. Alright, yeah, so locations, epic test dungeon, play with our bard. And then we're going to show some more stuff up on the mod here. So now that we're in the mod here, I have my character, so I'm going to press Control F10. And now I can go in and, hold on, I gotta go like this. Control F10. And then now I can add things to their inventory. So if I wanted a crafting manual of that, now she can pick that up off the ground, and that's that. So that's that version. And then you have a different type of party editor, which I thought was pretty cool. You can come in here and you have your character and you can long rest, refresh powers. You can come in and change their stats. Give them whatever stat you want. You can change all that. You can give them more sorcery points, rage points. I don't even know what some of this stuff is. You change your bardic inspiration dice. All these individual stats. You can come in here, and this one takes a bit to load. And these are your skills, show all. And then you can add other things that you're skilled or proficient at. So if I wanted to be expert at that, excuse me, expert at athletics, you can do that. So that's skills. Let's look at feats. This lists all the feats. So this is the ones I picked. And you hit show all here, and I can come up in here and get whatever else I want. Eager for battle. I want that. So now I have that. Electrifying touch. I can get more meta magic. Watch. This just cranks up the amount of sorcery points, and you get all the things, or you can do it the other way. This is just the testing. You can give the archery feat, all these feats, all the feats that are listed in the feat tab. And then you can give them invocations. So if you want them to have an invocation, where's one that would be something that would be useful? Like improved pack weapon. Oh, Kinesis, they can cast haste now. Ultimate pack weapon, superior pack weapon. So again, we just, I like to do tabletop D&D and use Solasta as a dungeon battle simulator thing. So this is pretty good to where I can just, build a character exactly the way that it would be in the game very easily. So I don't know if you have to hit save, but I do it anyways. So now if we come up in here and look at our proficiencies, we now have, eager for battle. It doesn't show the meta magic that I got. And it only shows that I only have the 2, so I don't know if that is working correctly or not. But let's throw some levels in this person. This will get me to level 3. Hopefully, if I did it correctly. Okay. Alright, I'm going to stick with being a bard. Okay, what do we want here? Probably want charismatic defense. I'm going to grab some gear in a minute because this dungeon's not easy. Not a big fan of any of these. Okay, we're going to take guts. Okay, so stealth, perception. Okay, I'm going to unlearn that. And give me some skellies. Alright, so we are... Oops, I almost forgot the gear. Almost forgot the gear. Alright. Let's gear up for adventure. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. I just want the rapier. Hand crossbows. Let's just put all this on. I doubt we survive the room we're going into solo, so. I highly doubt it. Alright. We're going to go in this one over here. Switch weapons, cautious. I love the new art that they've done on the sprites on these things. They've been upgrading it. Which room is this? Okay, this one might actually be pretty easy. Ooh, disadvantage on that though. Still hit. Alright, okay, let's see here. Yeah, okay. See? I had all that gear and all that souped up stuff, and I died to a couple Sorax. So, yeah, exactly. That's what happens. I could have geared that better to handle that, but I didn't. I can normally walk through that with one character. So, but that is like, you know, editing a character through the editor and stuff. Let's take a look here at some of this stuff where you can have flexible backgrounds, flexible races. You can disable the prerequisites, feats and stuff. Yeah, I don't know about this. I don't see that being bug free. You can get an attribute and a bonus feat when you level up. All that good stuff, depending on. This down here in the visuals gives you a whole bunch of extra options and just character creation alone. Just this alone and like not any of the extra stuff is far worth it. Yeah, just 100%. Oh no, I don't want that. I like it on the character panel, especially when you multi-class. And then again, you have all the different ones, and you don't have to have them all in there. You can just, start with one and then move on. The feats, the feats gets kind of overwhelming. There's a lot, and before I, when I was doing a lot of play testing, I was able to have more feats, and I was able to really test a lot of these things, and it was fun. I really enjoyed it. Not able to do that as much anymore. Some of the reasons why I haven't been on is I've been having difficulty getting some of my medications, so it's been a struggle. It's been a real struggle this year. So more so than any other year. So different spells that were added, and it goes down to even the Way of Light monk that has spells. So gameplay here. You can roll back to a previous version now. That's always nice. If you don't like it, you can disable the auto update. Crafting. You can add all these things to the store. Restock the stores more frequently. I like this. Dwarven kind beard appearance chances. You can crank that all the way up. That's awesome. You can just make him have a beard all the time. Oh, I'll tell you what. Oh, here's one. Where's it at? Right here, under Adventure, under Tools, Gameplay Tools. Beta content. Here it is right here. I like to override the min and max for adventures. You can multiply the experience you gain. You can override the party size. Right now I have it on a party size of 1, but you can have it all the way up to a party size of 6. I currently do one test. I like one character. I think one character soloing the campaigns is fun. What gets you is the random encounters, and I'm getting to that. Time modifier, and then this set random encounter. So I set this to 100%, so no matter what happens, I get a random encounter. And sometimes that's what kills me off. Actually, that's how I lose the game every time, is I'm asleep or I'm surprised, and there's so many of them, and they just kill me before I even get a turn to do anything. So, you can export your configurations, all that stuff, and a bunch of interface stuff. Formations, I haven't got into the formation things. I want to get into the formation things. But then you got a bunch of stuff for the Dungeon Maker. Dungeon Maker Pro is pretty cool. You can do some pretty cool stuff, but everybody that wants to play it has to have this mod. So, and I believe this stuff turned on. Counters, enemies controlled by players. That's actually pretty cool. If you're doing your own home D&D thing, you can control the enemies while you have, another group of people control the players. So, sometimes I, have the heroes controlled by the computer to see how the computer would handle certain scenarios and things like that. Yeah, and then this is pretty cool. You can add things to and just spawn it in. Like you can just spawn this stuff in. It's crazy. Then you have a character pool where you can, bring in your characters. And you can see their attributes and things like that. So you can add them to the encounter list, things like that. In case a party member turns on you, you can quickly dispatch them. So I think, other than adding hundreds of hours of extra content through this mod here, I think that as an extra to those who play tabletop, like I cast it to my big screen TV, and then everybody can, do their tabletop traveling stuff, and then we hop into a dungeon I pre-made, or some kind of battle, and then they do a road encounter, fight some bosses, and then we move on, and then it's a nice way of doing it, and it works out pretty well. It works out pretty well. So that is gonna wrap it up for me, I believe. I'm not gonna get anything crazy here. So I would like to know something. There is. I have this character that I was messing around with leveling up and messing with the party editor and stuff. Alright, so this one's pretty. Okay, so 42 sorcery points, 6 monk points. So this is a warlock ranger at level 20, and the things you can do with this character, look, it's like with just the party editor, but I look at all the proficiencies and stuff. It's pretty insane how much stuff you can give a person. This is just something I was messing around to show off later. You can really, and this character hits pretty hard. It's pretty cool. I got it to raise the dead. It has a lot of raised dead. It's got the ranger thing in there, so it can do some ranger spells. I don't know if this burns a spell slot. Oh, what? I guess because I'm full health, I can't heal myself. Um. Okay, yeah, so that just used one of my. Yeah, so it didn't use any of my. So that's cool, because before it was just mixing up on which ones it used. So I still have my 4. Weird, I have healing word. Oh, that's from yeah, that was from a thing I took. Yeah, this character is weird. It's a Soul Blade Warlock. Oh, I'm concentrating on that apparently. So, yeah, so a lot of things you can do. Hide in the shadows. There we go. Use power. Deadeye, Soul Hex, Soul Power. All these are awesome. They did a great job. Great job with these sprites on the mod. It's just this mod is fantastic. It's one of my favorite games to come back to when I just I'm having a day and I just want to relax and play some D&D or something, and just You can just do anything, fully customizable at this point. You can have any kind of adventure I can dream of. It's actually quite, it's quite amazing. Sometimes you have to respec your characters when an update happens, but they update it regularly. Great group of people, great group of people. Support them in the app, in the mod. You can support them. Join the Discord, all that stuff. So, alrighty, guys. Thanks so much. Have yourselves a fantastical day. I'm not going to.